experimental drug could be the key to saving a 12-year-old girl. Kaylee Harding is fighting for her life after coming into contact with a brain-eating parasite during a trip to an Arkansas water park. Elizabeth Cohen has more on what could save Kaylee's life.
When Kaylee Harding arrived at Arkansas Children's Hospital, she was so exhausted she couldn't even answer the doctor's questions.
He asked me several times, did I think Kaylee was being what you call like a hypochondriac.
But Kaylee's mom, Tracy, assured him her daughter was no drama queen. The doctor listened and ran tests that showed Kaylee had a rare and almost always deadly infection. Swimming around in her spinal fluid, this brain-eating amoeba. Kaylee's parents were told she might have only days to live.
I hung on by my husband and asking him, what are we going to do? And he would tell me that we're going to pray for Kaylee and we're going to help her fight. We're going to tell her to fight and that she would be okay.
To preserve brain tissue, Kaylee's doctors induced a coma and cooled her body to 93 degrees. Doctors also turned to the Centers for Disease Control for an experimental anti-amoeba drug, unsure if it would work. But apparently it has. Now there's no trace of the amoeba in Kaylee's spinal fluid.
Day by day, she's showing slow improvement, and we're all very optimistic.
But Kaylee remains in intensive care in critical condition.
Killing the amoebas is one thing, but managing brain swelling and the aftermath of the infection and the irritation to the brain is really the critical part in having a patient survive.
If Kaylee does pull through, she'll beat the odds. Only one person in the U.S. has survived this disease in the past 50 years. Elizabeth Cohen, CNN, reporting.
And doctors want people to know that this parasite enters through the nose, making swimmers and divers more vulnerable. And a person generally cannot be infected from drinking water that contains the microbe.